You're going to go into anti version of the pelvis, so you're going to stick your butt out. And then retro version, you're going to tuck your pelvis underneath you. So we have Instagram model, reality. Next, we're going to do the osteoarticular mobilizations. For this one over here, we're going to start at the ground and work our way up. So get your feet together. We're going to do some calf raises. So get as high onto your toes as you can. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to dorsiflex. So point your toes toward your head. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do inversion and eversion. So just get your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to point your heels out one way and then switch to the other side. If you want to incorporate your arms a little bit, you could even do the Carlton. When you're doing this, try your best to keep your upper body completely stationary. You want all the movement coming from your lower body. So if you were to do this in front of a mirror with a crack, ideally from your forehead down to your belly button, you would want that to stay on the crack. All right, now we're going to bring the heels together. We're going to warm up the knees. So squat down, drive your knees as far past your toes as you can, without letting your heels come up off the ground. There's going to be a lot of people to tell you that you should not squat with your knees past your toes, but if you have healthy knees, this should not be an issue for you. And if you think squatting with your knees past your toes is bad, tell that to every back catcher in baseball.
Olympic weightlifters.
Yeah. Now we're going to start to go skiing, left to right. Now we're going to draw some circles with the knees. So you're going to squat down, draw a nice circle. And now we're going to switch direction of the circle. Now, if you can, draw some figure eights with your knees.
Dancing, baby.
Yeah. Switch direction of the circle, of the figure eights. Going to do a couple more, and then we're going to start to do some osteoarticulations for the hip. All right, now you're going to stand up, get your feet wider than your mat. Your toes, you're going to point them inside. You're going to go into anti-version of the pelvis, so you're going to stick your butt out. And then retro version, you're going to tuck your pelvis underneath you. So we have Instagram model, reality. Instagram, reality. Put your arms out to the side, extension of elbows and wrists. And we're going to do the retro version with the arms extended. Next, we're going to start to warm up the lumbar spine. For the lumbar spine, put one arm down to the side. Keep the retro version of the pelvis, chin tucked in, crown of the head up. Your hand, you're going to place it by your ear. You're not going to be pulling on your head. You just want it lightly touching around your ear. And then using your belly button as your fulcrum, what you want to do is you're going to turn to the side. So you're going to do a side bend. And you want to try and get all the movement from your lumbar spine. So you don't want to shift your whole body. Imagine that if there was something going right through your belly button, it's going to be rotating around that fulcrum. We're going to do 10 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to switch sides. So extension, external rotation, and let's go. Going to do 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to place both hands by your ears, and we're going to do some positive torsion by trying to bring the elbow to the opposite knee. When we're doing this one, we want to make sure that all the movement's coming from the torso. So you're not bringing your arm forward. You're just going to twist as much as you can to bring the elbow to the opposite knee. If you can't touch, that's not a problem. That's not the goal. The goal is to start mobilizing the lumbar and thoracic spine. You're going to do one more each side. All right, next, you're going to take your arms, extension of elbows and wrists, maximal external rotation. Get the legs outside of your mats, toes pointing in, retro version of the pelvis, chin tucked in. And what we're going to do for this one is you want to distract your arms. So push your arms away from your body. Then you're going to abduct toward the sky. Get your arms straight up overhead. Bring your shoulders out in front of you. Tuck the elbows in. Open up, touch the opposite shoulder blade. And now same thing, arms down. Push away as much as you can as you're lifting, out in front. Tuck in the elbows, open up, and try to touch the opposite shoulder blades. This is the shoulder mobilization. Now we're going to reverse direction. So we're going to touch, bring the arms out, up overhead, out to the side. Touch the back of the shoulder blades, open up, out. We're going to do 3 more in this direction. Touch the shoulder blades, open up, out. 2 more. And last one. Open up. Messed up the order, but that's okay. All right, and lastly, we're just going to warm up the cervical spine a little bit. So we're going to go into a turtleneck and then military posture. So turtle, you are sticking your head out as much as you can, and then military, You're sticking your chin in, pushing the crown of the head up. So out, and in. Turtle, military. Turtle is your texting posture. If you do a lot of texting or a lot of work on the computer, definitely you'd want to work on a lot more retraction. Okay, that's it for the cardio and osteoarticular warm-up. Next.